Don't get us a copy.
Are you okay there?
Don't get us a copyright strike in the first 12 seconds of recording. I think that has to be one of the longest interruptions of the start of one of these videos. Either way, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
You said it right for once. Good
I
for
know,
you.
that's why I did a pause. I wanted congratulatory responses. I did it right. I want a medal.
Nah.
We've had a week or so off, but we are back now with this to carry on the storyline. Of you all having gone to try and track down the Black Lotus. I was about to say the Black Lotus, that's Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, if you were to track that down as well, that's probably worth quite a bit.
It's worth like 3,000 or something right now.
I thought it was worth more than that. It must have come down in price.
I don't know. That's last time I checked the price of it.
I think it's because it got reprints recently. Anyway, you went to go find the Order of the Black Rose mark. After some hijinks at the camp involving Mariah almost getting herself arrested.
Sorry.
And Alari having to talk everyone out of it.
Yep.
And freaking bad talking a freaking... What are you... Bad talking a guard into letting Mariah go?
Yep. You all ended up accusing the wrong people and then found out, oh wait, it's apparently your old friend that helped you out back in the whole situation with the monastery? I want to say monastery.
Yeah.
Basically, Galder's old friend that hasn't been seen for a bit. Also, Galder left the party after apparently, air quotes apparently, no one really checked to find out, killing the medical officer.
I mean, we know he's a serial killer. That's about what we need to know.
Yes, but you never checked to see if it was him that did it or not.
We couldn't exactly.
After chasing them down, after following a map into the caves, you went around a couple of loops of the cave, only to find you quite literally was just doing a loop. Because rising out of the shadows was what was known as a Doom Beast, which chased you further into the cave. That is where we shall pick up today as I drag you all. Well, I'm not going to drag you just yet because I want you all to make me perceptions.
Okay.
Okay, I open this. Yeah.
Yes, it's been a while. Try and familiarise yourselves with where the perception key is.
That is a grand old... I don't think this is going to be very good.
I was about to say you rolled with the wrong person.
12. 12.
Okay. You're 12, Alari 8, Potoo.
Oh, perception.
Yep. 24, Mariah.
Yay.
13, okay. So,
I don't know, Mariah. Where is the lime sauce?
Alari, you're too busy just looking over your shoulder and watching this thing come towards you. Everyone else, you see 3 figures up ahead in what seems to be a dead end of the cave. That is where I can drag you over to here now. Drag yourselves, if you will, roughly in this area.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, one thing I also forgot to mention as well from last time is, as the Doom Beast got up, he was covering the body of the Minotaur General.
Oh yeah, no, we know that. I remember that at least.
I know, I'm giving a memory thing for, those that may watch.
Who the fuck would watch this channel? Like, seriously, like... Jeez.
Too real. Too real. Too real.
Your confidence is staggering, Iron.
really small. You're talking this channel really small, yeah.
All channels start off small. It's persistence that gets it up. Either way, as you all rush towards Mariah, Phoenyrie, and Potoo, you spot 3 guards gathered around, sat on benches around the campfire, which I forgot to put down for some reason. Campfire. Surrounded around a campfire. Right there. Campfire.
There.
Where the fuck did the campfire go? There it is. And they're all going to make a perception. In fact, let's see if they're here. Perception goes off wisdom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This 1, 0, and 0. Okay, so 2 straight rolls and 1 on minus 1. 1d20. Nope. Yes. No.
Not one though.
2 of them are just sat around chatting. One of them spins immediately on the seat to look around to you all, which is this guy. As he just looks over, he just nudges his friend here, who looks over as well. This guy, still nattering in his own world. Halt! Who's going there?
Run! Run! Savage beast!
What?
I am showing that I'm going and I would like to roll a persuasion.
I'm sorry, I'm
Don't be a
just really-
deception.
It's not a deception, you are being chased by a large beast.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm laughing at the just casual, what?
Well, you're not saying
Just Potoo like, not Potoo, just feeling like, what, we're being chased by it? Oh shit, yeah, that thing. Yep, roll persuasion.
Ncorin will tear you apart! Over traumatizing it to hell.
God.
Neat.
Oh, no, that was -1, so that'd be an 8, and... They're all just like looking at you like, there can't
Run
be any
away!
vicious, there can't be any vicious beasts here. We know about them if we...
No, if they fail, that should mean they believe me.
Is it? They weren't
What would they
mean,
rolling
shoot,
against then?
I know, I'm trying to think how that works now. I know it's
Because,
like, normally
like,
it's a case of if you're persuading them and they roll lower, they believe you, but quite literally, but if they roll high enough, they probably believe you as well. Given that, you know,
That's the thing.
if you let me finish, I would have done something.
Go on then.
You're going to
They're
get
all there
smoked by the.
A large beast? Surely we would have slayed such a thing if... And then, just as you're like, starting to motion towards the cave behind you, they started to hear like the growling and unnatural noises from it.
Hmm?
Like, oh, that beast.
Yes! Run or she'll tear your throats out!
They kind of just look around, motion. Roll
What
me
level are we, by the way?
perception, Alari.
Alari is not good at this, so the fact that she didn't notice originally is a testament to that.
That is true. Yep. Alari. You go. As well, like looking around, just motioning. You don't get the point. You start rushing up towards this way, going, yeah, surely this is... And then you skid to halt for it's a dead end. It's just like, this is
Yeah.
a... Oh.
I have a question. What level are we, just to make sure?
You should all
We
be
are at level 4.
Okay. I
Yes.
just want to make... Just know.
Phoenyrie, Potoo, and Mariah, since you've still remained there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
You
clearly
can roll
it
me
is
a
a dead end.
perception to see how much danger you're in.
9.
Another perception.
Yes. Potoo
9.
and Phoenyrie, you don't know. Mariah, run, run, run.
Run!
So Mariah, you can move to get closer into there. Yep.
You know, I could have sworn by looking at my stats I had more spells than...
Right.
I had more level 2 spells than Misty Step, but oh well.
I'm gonna do something.
You're a paladin, though.
I'm
Or
not
a warlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Potoo,
Hmm.
make me a dex save with disadvantage. Oof. Phoenyrie,
Yeah.
you you watch as this large beast just hounds down, and before either of you can react, you're knocked aside as it pounces on Potoo.
If I'm knocked aside,
Like, aside this way,
okay.
as it pounces Potoo.
Oh.
Potoo, as you're pinned to the ground, roll me a con save.
Say
Yes.
normal con save, yes?
Yes. Okay. That's got an interesting way to
Oh,
I
read this.
am not a cat toy. Let go.
As it pins you, you watch as all these blue tendrils start to emerge from its neck and underneath its chin, and they just start to envelop and wrap around you. And just
Yee.
as you feel your life start to be drained away, an odd glow comes from around your belt as it backs away shrieking and lets you go, as the sword has seemed to have repelled it. Apparently, unnatural things don't like more unnatural things. Who knew?
Oh.
Phoenyrie,
But she's
Mariah,
gonna wiggle it.
Phoenyrie, Mariah, and Alari, you with a disadvantage though because you're around the corner. Perceptions.
Yeah.
I know I'm asking for a
13.
lot of perceptions. Yeah, Mariah definitely. It's almost as if
Taking a skill I'm already bad at.
yeah, you all notice it. You look to Potoo. Potoo is no longer brown.
Oh.
Potoo has I believe you've got art for this, don't you, Ranna?
Yes, I sent it to you in Discord.
Indeed you did. I forgot to upload it. Give me a second while I save it.
It's more
Unfortunately, it's
black
just
than
asking
it
me
is
to copy
blue in
link
the
as such,
image.
so give me a second. It's almost as if this has become tradition in this game for me to have not downloaded something and saved it. But you see on Potoo, because I know you wanted a way to work this in, and I found a way to work this in with this. I will upload it to here first, and then later we can change your icon to it. That is Celil. I don't want Celil. That was earlier.
Why don't you just do it now?
What?
If you upload it as if you go onto your sheet and upload it as her icon, then
Yeah,
it will go into your thing as well.
does it? Huh.
Yeah.
Go fig. Do you know what the worst part is?
Uh,
I can't remember where I put it in.
what?
I forgot which folder I threw it into. I can't remember if it's pictures or if it's the art. I can't remember. So fun times abound as I try and struggle to remember just where I've thrown this picture. Okay, it must be in Pathfinder and D&D. Bilgewater, did it go in here? Or did it not?
I have to lean back and wait for Leigh to find the image.
I know. This is annoying.
Yeah.
Where did it go, if not there? No, it should be in... it is in the right folder. I'm looking in the right folder. It's just that I thought it began with a number. It doesn't. It's just called Untitled something or another. So, there we go. That should be your icon changed. And as
You've
such,
got to drag the new one out.
here it is. Her plumage seems to have taken on a dark bluish tint, going lighter at the tips.
And gone over her beak.
Yes. His.
His beak.
Shh. Shh. let the misgendering just happen. Shh.
Don't let it happen when it's for you.
Shh. Either way, you have noticed Potoo has gone over a colour change. You're unsure at this moment in time whether it was the tendrils, whether it was the beast itself, or if it's the sword. You all can roll me an Arcana if you wish, but it's going to be a high DC.
I'm gonna have to roll it once.
I mean,
And
to
it
be
was a
fair,
14.
rolling it twice made you get rid of a nat one.
True.
So, you know, can't complain too much about that burn. Get it? Burn. Get it? Get it? Burn. Anyway, what did the other two roll? Phoenyrie and Mariah?
Mm.
Silence on the old front. Arcanus. If you so wish to check up on your friend Potoo.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do well in that.
Yep. Let's see what you rolled. Not Mariah. You have no idea. Alari, no idea. Phoenyrie seems to be AFK.
Oh no, I'm here. Sorry.
Roll
Arcana.
Arcana!
I'm not having a good day here. Let me see. That is an 8.
Yep, none of you are sure. As the guards just rush forward, they're like, step back, those that can, move up front. We've got no other exit out of here, we're going to have to go through it.
Hmm.
Whoop, whoop.
Either that,
Just-
or we're distracted long enough to get further into here, and then try to sneak around it.
Ugh.
Hup, 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 hup. Hup, 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 hup.
What are you guys doing down here anyway?
Funnily enough, we could ask you the same question.
We were looking for a friend who got lost.
And that friend would be?
Probably no one you know.
If you say so. They just chuckle as they're actually going to. You're now looking for a friend, but someone you won't know.
Deception.
Yeah, I'm gonna say deception. I was trying to see if that would be a deception or if you technically didn't lie, but you technically did.
I did technically lie.
Yeah.
And it was a really shit deception roll.
I mean, to be fair, oh, I forgot the R.
Yep.
Oof. Oh wait. Yeah, no, yeah, I was correct. Both of them get. Okay.
Two of them believe me.
Two of them believe you. The other one just stares at you. And with the -1s, they would be. Yes. Yes, that works. It would be this fella over here,
Okay.
right next to Potoo, who takes his helmet off as soon as you say that. And yeah, it's your friend. Really now. Now, why wouldn't we know them? Or should I just be insulted that you don't remember me?
Well, I remember you, dear, now that you've taken that blasted thing off.
Okay, heads all look the same.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that statement.
It's at this point that I remember something.
Hmm?
As you're chatting, Mariah, since you're the closest, you watch this figure, this beast, drag itself in. And in the tendrils further back on it, you see what seems to be a shriveled up corpse that just gets dropped on the floor. Its Noxian armor just shattering underneath it. You assume this to be the guy that led you in here. The person that...
Aww.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey?
I don't remember his name.
I don't think he had a name. Jeffrey's this guy.
don't know. I didn't remember his name, so I just said Jeffrey.
I just call
Either
him Jeff.
way, is it initiative times?
Before it,
Because that thing's getting closer.
I'm going to say yes, it is initiative time.
Oh boy. I'm refreshing.
Just kind of looks over at Jeffrey. He's like, we'll finish this conversation later. Once
Oh,
we're out of
16.
danger.
Sure about that?
Yeah, I should roll initiative. 18.
I hate people like you who can't be straightforward with what they're trying to say.
A turn, a turn, a turn. A turn for you, a turn for this person, a turn for this person, a turn for this person, and a turn for Potoo. So, Alari got herself a 22. Phoenyrie
Ye-
got... Inferno, what did you roll?
Yeah, 16.
16. Oh good, no one rolled the same thing yet. That makes things so much easier. 12, Potoo got a 18. And let's see what these guys are to get. +1, 0, and +1. So... +1. Nat 20. 15. And a 7. So... he gets the nat 20, so he's going on 30.
Yeah.
He gets 7. And he got the 15. And I need to roll for the Doom Beast itself, which has +3. +3. Also 15. Who had 15? He did. The beast gets
Remember the
higher.
NPCs?
Yeah, the beast gets higher, 15.5 or 6. Yeah, 15.5 since already's on the 15. 16, sorry. Descending order. There we go.
Cunt. What?
What?
You just laughing at me calling him a cunt.
Yeah.
So he got a higher, like, initiative than me.
First things first, it's this guy. Who... Let's see what he has.
Why does it just sound like music like we're all in like a Texas standoff? Just there like staring each other down like
Because it kind of is. So this guy gets ready, and he is going to make a ranged spell attack. And given he is a... Yep, +5 to hit with spells. Okay. Alari, Phoenyrie, since you're the ones that probably be able to see this better. You watch as he thrusts his hands out, getting ready to cast some kind of fire spell. It just kind of just shakes his head like, as he burns himself instead.
Leigh,
Yes.
could you turn the music down a little?
Okay. Better?
Thank you. Yes.
Alari, it is your turn. Because he
Cool.
rage burnt his hands.
Yep. And I am moving all the way here.
Yep.
And I am going to use Firebolt, but I'm gonna twin spell it.
Okay. Funniest part is that's what he was doing, Firebolt, but he nat wand.
So that first one misses, I'm guessing.
It does. Yes, it does. That one doesn't. 3 damage.
I don't really have that many attacking spells, funnily enough. Like,
Potoo,
go on.
it is your turn.
Hmm.
For this process, I put the music on, but since I had to turn it down, I can't hear it myself now.
It was pretty loud for me.
Odd.
I was struggling to hear what you guys were saying.
Huh. Maybe it's just on my end then.
It gone now.
Yeah, I
How
turned it
far
down.
away? Oh, I did move fairly far away.
Yeah.
He's not that far. 15 foot from you. Well, about.
I do have a quick question.
Yes.
Would Potoo have noticed how it recoiled away from the sword?
Make me a perception for that. Let's just see if you would have spotted the sword's glow. No, you wouldn't have. You haven't even noticed that you've turned blue yet.
It's supposed to be black. It just
Oh,
came
black,
out blue.
Sorry.
And if you look very closely, there's like slight glimmers of the green.
Yeah.
I must be colorblind. Anyway.
If you
Also, I will give you something since you rolled a 9 now. You do notice something.
what?
Even though this little cliff edge thingy is like 5 foot up, flying in here is probably not going to be the safest thing. It's not that big, high of a room.
Gotcha. So I'm just going to charge right up like so, and making sure I am not within range. I can do the thing, right? Iron.
What?
I don't want to be
Yeah,
corrected
no.
again.
You're fine. If you've got no allies within 5 foot of you, you are fine to use your sneak attack.
I haven't used it recently, so I don't remember what it.
Sneak attack gives you extra damage on top of your normal attack, but you can only use it once per turn. And
Okay.
if you make an attack against a creature, you can run the fuck away without getting an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are using that combined with the rapier if it hits. It does
Ooh.
not hit. That's
That's an attack of opportunity on you.
That's the opposite of hit.
Yeah. +4 to hit slash R1d20 +4. 21.
wait. Hold on. Opportunity against you
What?
for the rest of my.
Yep. During your turn, if you make a melee strike against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Yeah, but this was a crit fail.
Yeah. I'm going to say that only works if you've hit them.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, sorry, I was reading that wrong. It's
It
only if
hits
you
as
succeed.
you attack.
Yeah.
It makes it as you attack. But
Yeah.
this time it was a crit fail, so it's kind of GM's discretion.
Yeah, I'm going to say crit fails don't trigger fancy footwork. Because fancy footwork,
Okay.
it's like we're playing, you've got to hit it, and even if you have or haven't, if you move away, it can't hit you. But this is like, you fail to hide an attack, it's just automatically hitting you before you can even try and step away. So 21 to hit. 2d6 plus 2.
Sorry, Ranna.
Take 8 damage. And make me a con save.
Save, yay. 16.
Okay, that is fine. You don't suffer any strength loss from this thing. Even though
Okay.
this is using improved shadow stats, they don't have the strength reducer. They have something else just as nasty. But I'm not going to tell you it until someone fails so badly or someone rolls a Arcana on it.
Leigh, I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a few.
Aye, it is Phoeny's turn.
Okay, 1 second. I am going. Yeah, I'm just going to do what I. Good old sacred. Not sacred flame. No.
Don't turn it.
No. That doesn't hit. It's 11. I was
Yep.
gonna. Oh wait. Yeah, I was gonna use Eldritch Blast, but I really should have just rolled it. But no, well.
Do you not get 2 shots for Eldritch Blast?
No, not yet.
Okay. In that case, it is the Doom Beast's turn. The Doom Beast is already in good combat with someone. So, one of its attacks is going to land on a Potoo. 12? I'm assuming 12 isn't going to hit.
14.
Ooh,
No, it's not.
okay. Its second attack. Mariah, make me a dex save. Yeah, nope. You watch as this thing swipes with one claw at Potoo and then just raises its head as the tendrils come shooting out and drag you closer to it. You didn't crit fail, so you're not fully pulled, but you are pulled 5 foot closer to it. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to need some perceptions.
Perception from all of
16.
us.
16.
Only one of you needed to pass, so it's fine. You watch as this thing tries to hide itself back into the shadows, but you keep track of where it is. Because it has to hide action as a bonus action. So it isn't getting attacks of opportunity on you all. Well, not attacks of opportunity, surprise attacks on you all next round. This guy is next. The infantryman. As he moves forward, up, kind of knocks the tendrils away from. They were receding anyway, but he just slaps them away from you, Mariah, as he steps in front. And he is going to try and go for an attack.
Ah.
That is infantryman. +4 to hit, 1d8 +2 damage. Okay. +4. Misses. He only gets 1 attack per round, but he is also going to do an action afterwards. Defensive posture as he raises his shield, providing half cover to all units behind him and imposing disadvantage on all the next attack made against him.
Let's see.
Mariah, your turn.
Or is it? Wait. So do I have someone in front of me? That person.
Yeah.
All right. I will try to stab them then because they're in combat with me.
No, the person in front of you's gotten in the way. If you were trying to attack in close combat, you did. Unless you're going to move to here.
Because I doubt that it would be advantageous to go between his.
Yeah. You can't do a
All
corner and
right.
slide between the legs to a strike. I'm
All
not
right.
doing that this
I'll
point.
do that then. I'll move to get to them and
Okay.
attack.
Yep, roll your attack. Misses. Do you not have extra attack yet?
I don't think so.
Let me just check, because I know you're a fighter, but I can't remember what level fighters get extra attack. You don't have it, but you do have action surge, which you can use to get another action. So you could attack again with that.
Ooh.
But you can only use that once per long rest.
Oh, I guess I'll just use it now then.
Okay, roll another attack. Yeah,
Oh, and it was
nat
worth
20.
it.
Nat 20. For 12 damage. Unfortunately, your weapon isn't magical. So... there we go.
Hello, welcome back to the voice chat. Whoever left and came back.
Who did leave and come back? I didn't hear. Huh. So yes. Make me a perception, Mariah, just so you know. It didn't seem to do that much damage, this. You think that it may have immunity to physical, not immunity, resistance to physical attacks that are non-magical weapons.
Alright.
So it's a good job you got that crit. Otherwise you would have been doing only 3 damage that turn. It is now the spearman's turn. He's going to move up, and with his 10 feet reach, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, 5 foot or range 20 to 60. I'm guessing that's if it's thrown because it's a spear. So he's going to go there and he's going to toss a spear. Plus 3, 1d6 plus 1. That's not a 20, that's a 2 minus. Misses. Let's see if this guy can do the fiery hands again. Because, you know, this is not going well. It's a plus 5. Hiya. That's another nat 1. Phoenyrie, you're the closest one this time.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, because Alari moved down there. So pretty much the same thing you saw with Alari. This guy tries to cast a fire spell, kind of just burns himself instead.
Are these guys okay?
He must be new at his job.
Oh, him, yeah, he's new to the whole magic thing. It's just like there's just, do you know, like when you accidentally injure your hand and you just like place it underneath your armpit, it's just like, ooh, it's just doing that with his both hands, just like. And we have to wait for Dion to get back because it is Alari's turn. So let me just check something quickly on these things. Yep. 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 And yep. Also, sorry, I should probably pause this while we wait for wait for Dion to get back. Just to cut out the silence. So we'll be back when she's back with a pause. And we're back.
Hello. Ow.
Hello! Okay, it's my turn. Hi.
Yes.
I am going to stay where I am. And I'm going to Scorching Ray this bitch.
Okay. Also, just to quickly note as well, this guy burnt his hands again.
Fucking loser.
16. Meet and beat.
Oh yeah!
9 damage.
What the hell is this? Oh, it's this.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I can't stop it anymore. I'm sorry!
Oof.
Okay.
It goes off regardless, but I'm sorry!
Yep. If I recall right, that doesn't have a radius. It's just like a 5-foot radius, isn't it?
It's a shoot to hit.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah,
head.
no, I'm thinking of that Scorching Ray from Pathfinder, where like the one I used to beam down on people.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. So I'm going to have to roll a d3.
I'm sorry, we might kill two birds with one stone, but I'm sorry. It's
Roll your,
Mariah.
yep, roll your damage. Let's see how much Mariah's taken.
I am sorry.
Mariah,
That's not that bad.
you start to laugh as this thing gets hit with a scorching ray, all of you to get pelted in the side of the head with one yourself.
I'm sorry!
Perfectly cut off screams.
That's a fail.
Yes, it is.
You know
But
this
yeah.
And we get to Potoo.
Let's go at it with the rapier again. I
Yes.
can't do the other thing now because there's people right next to me. But
It's almost as if the
okay,
soldiers don't
that's
know
a
about
9
your abilities.
again.
Oof. Refresh roll 20, maybe.
Yeah, let me just refresh real
Do
quick.
you have an offhand weapon?
I have multiple weapons. It's just
Yeah, but do you have like a dagger or another rapier? Because you can attack with that if you take off your proficiency.
a belaying pin. In other words, a club. A short sword, a dagger. My feet. And
Yeah,
the
but
blade of
Ranna,
Lidros.
you
What?
could use the other rapier to shank him.
I don't have another rapier. I have a dagger. A club.
Use the dagger to shank him.
Dagger.
But take off your proficiency bonus.
Dagger.
My brain is confused. Let me try the rapier.
You can attack with two weapons as long as you take off your proficiency bonus on the second attack.
I'm okay.
Yep, because you attack with your main hand and then your offhand if you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give this a try then. The rapier again. Better not be a 9 if it rolled. That's a 14. That's slightly better.
Yep, it doesn't hit, but it's better. You're getting there. Are you doing the offhand attack though?
That was offhand. I did uncheck the proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it has to be a different weapon than the one you attacked with originally.
Yeah. It would have been the
So
same.
it would have been the dagger, but yeah.
So, Phoenyrie.
Yeah.
Would you like to attempt to hit it again?
Yes. Please. I got 11 again.
Yep, that misses. It is the beast's turn.
Hang on, I just need to sort something out in the background here, okay?
Okay. It is going to... Let's see, it's +4 to hit. It is going to use its action. Instead of going to do just one attack and try and pull someone in, it's going to use both its actions to do one giant claw swipe. So let us see. Against Mariah, that would be a 19. So it's hitting Mariah.
Yeah.
Against the infantryman, it has disadvantage. So it misses him. And against Potoo, 16.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Let me... 2d6 plus 2. Mariah, take 8 damage and make me a con save. That fails. As you feel the life being drained out of you. Yep, so... And... Let's just see how much Potoo takes. Potoo's taking 12 and needs a con save.
Ow. Darn it.
4. Oof.
I'm gonna start rolling with my IRL dice if I hit another bad roll. It's not looking too
Yep.
good.
Everyone can roll me a Arcana. Because I said people could do this once the people started getting the bad rolls against this. People have started getting the bad rolls. Yep. Mariah and Phoenyrie, Arcanas. Mariah 13, Phoenyrie, Inferno. I think Inferno went to AFK again. Either way, Alari, you get this. You suspect this thing, when it's doing this draining, it's healing itself from the damage it's dealing to others.
Oh. Yep.
And you suspect if they pass, it's only draining a bit. If they fail, which they have been doing, it's drinking the full amount back.
It's kind of like looking over at everyone. It's like, if you can attack from a distance, do so! It's healing itself when it hits you!
Yep.
I'm slowly dying.
Get out of there when you can!
Oh, sorry, I just saw that. I'm slowly dying. I'm in danger.
Just Ralph Wiggum. It's like...
It is the infantryman again. He is going to go ahead with an attack with...
Actually shoot properly!
It's not...
Oh.
It's the infantryman who gets a nat 20.
Still. My shouting did something.
Yep. And that is 1d8 plus 2. Oof.
Twice.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rounded up would be 8. So, yep, there we go. It didn't like that. And as his bonus action, he is going to use the defensive posture again and just shouts at you all, "Get behind me!"
I'm in danger!
Mariah, your turn. You're in danger.
I'm in danger. I need to run.
So
You need an adult.
you're taking the disengage.
Yes.
Yep, you're disengaged and now you can move.
Why were you up close anyway?
Away.
If you're climbing up there, make me an athletics to climb.
Wait, no, I didn't want to climb up there.
I'll give you the chance to run normal.
Huh?
Because remember, that's up a little platform. That's 5 foot up in the air. Okay. So that is Mariah's turn.
Yes.
Spearman. Spearman is going to back up one and then toss a spear again. It is a +3 to hit. Hits. He actually sticks it with Spirit for 1d6 + 1. Uh, 2 damage. Because, you know, shadowy creatures. Resistant to attacks that aren't not magical. Speaking of. He didn't burn his hands this time, but he still missed.
You suck!
Alari.
How about giving him some constructive criticism instead of yelling at him that he sucks?
Because he does suck!
I'll
Either
make him
way.
suck less.
I can't make him suck less. Only he can do that. BAM! No.
Miss.
BAM!
Hit.
Yes.
5 damage.
BAM! No.
Miss.
Damn it.
Potoo,
I have like one level
Yes.
2 spell left.
it is time to do the freeze. And I believe you get disengaged just freely, don't you?
Yes. Just gonna walk this way.
Talk this way.
And then we're just gonna casually just use cunning action and hide.
Okay, roll me a stealth, and I will roll a perception against it. Let's see. Just a straight D20.
Get lower than 10. Yes!
He did. He didn't.
Why?
He didn't, but he did. So you're hidden
Person who
from the
doesn't need
beast.
to see me.
You're hidden from the spearman. The other two know where you are.
There's only one thing that doesn't need to know where I am.
Phoebe, keep striking it with the Eldritch Blast. That was instructions for me to roll for, I don't know. Inferno, you there?
I would assume not if they're not responding.
Inferno, get off the shitter! No, she's
Oh no,
not
she
here.
said be right back. Keep tossing Eldritch Blast until one bloody hits for once. Okay, so yeah, I was correct. Eldritch Blast. Yeah, the soldier's taking the damage in the back. He's taking 9 damage. Ow. You just watch as he's just holding his shield up ready to defend, and then just an Eldritch Blast just weirdly just comes slapping him back at head, and he just turns around, it's like, ow, why? It
Just points
is.
at Fred. It was Fred.
It was Fred. Who's Fred?
The one who's been burning his fingers.
I love the fact that you're naming the NPCs now. And disadvantage on it. He doesn't hit the infantryman. However, Phoenyrie is going to need to make a... No, Phoenyrie far away. This guy, the spearman's going to have to make a dex save. +1. Hiya! He passes. He actually avoids the tentacle before it can drag him closer. And it is infantryman's turn. +5. Misses. Goes defensive again. Mariah, it is your turn.
Yes, let's shoot.
Yep, so Mariah pulls out a large gun.
Yeah, who should I shoot at? I'll shoot at, can we see the big boy?
Yes.
Can I shoot at the
Yes,
big
he is
boy?
large
Okay.
size, so you can see him. Hits. 13, and if I recall right, you now have the sniping modification, meaning you won't do reflective damage back at him.
Mhm.
So that is 13 piercing, 7 damage. There we go. Spearman. Come on, Spearman. Hit once. Do it again. Misses. Magic Boy. Misses. Alari. Show him how it's done.
I'll try. I've got one level 2 spell left.
Hit. Yeah. Oof. Oof at that 8. How much damage have you? 9. Yeah. He is looking very haggard after that.
Yeah, but the crit fail.
Yeah, no, that's why he's looking very haggard about. I wasn't saying he's looking very haggard. I was saying he's looking very haggard
Ah.
because this the crit fail hit him.
Well, I'm not apologizing.
Potoo.
Hmm.
Oh, I pinged. I didn't mean to ping.
At least 2 potions left. I'm still hidden, so Potoo's just going to use one of the potions on himself.
Are they light healing or just moderate healing?
You've never specified, so all it says is potions.
I
I
believe
assume that it's probably either medium to light, considering that it was in the very beginning of everything.
if it was at the beginning, it would be a light healing potion, I believe. Let me
What
just
DC do I have to roll for that?
50 potions heal. Potions of healing. If it is, oh no wait, yeah, it would be just a normal potion of healing. So 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. I'm using a freaking dice roller because I don't feel like having bed rolls. 8.
Get 8 HP back. I love the fact that everyone's slowly but surely abandoning Roll20's actual rolling system.
Because it's shit.
Roll20, if you're watching these videos back,
Terry, love your
Don't-
math system. Just fix the dice roller.
Yeah,
Phoenyrie's gonna have
fix
to.
it.
I don't know what you're on about. I'm getting somewhat decent rolls.
That's
Well, that's
because you're the
because you're the
DM.
DM.
It only works for the DM.
I mean, Phoenyrie unleashes a massive Eldritch Blast, and this thing goes reeling, like it's looking like it's on its last legs. Unfortunately, it's its turn now. +4.
Oh, you cunt!
Unfortunately, it hits with disadvantage on this guy because he keeps defending, and he hang on, hits. How much damage is he taking? 2d6 plus 2. Ooh. 6 plus 2. 7 damage. So, you watch as this thing just reels back from the Eldritch Blast. Woof woof, I'm hearing a dog.
Bork, bork, borka, borka,
Not me.
We're hearing it
bork,
from
bork,
Infernos.
bark, bark. Bork, bark, bark, bork.
Yes, you hear this thing
Trying
start to bark like a
with
dog.
Shadow Beast.
Bork,
It starts to reel back, and then it just pounces this
bork,
guy
bork.
and drags this guy underneath it as it drains the
Bork.
last bits of life out of him.
Huh.
He is dead. Oh, hang on. I did
Bork, 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 bark,
that
bork.
should be that. But yes, he
Bark,
has killed the infantryman.
bork.
At this point, it is going to try and grapple the spearman again, so the spearman has to roll the dex. Was I wrong with that, or was I right with that? Give me a sec. No, I was right with that, yes. Pulled 5 foot closer, because it wasn't a crit fail. And then, it is going to... make me perceptions, peeps.
Wait, hold on, I was using the wrong dice roll.
Mariah passes. Mariah passes and can clearly point out where it's trying to hide, so it doesn't get the hide action. Mariah, finish it.
Do I get to finish it?
I mean, if you manage to hit it and manage to do
with
enough damage.
let's
15 doesn't hit.
I don't get to finish it.
Will the spear guy get to finish it? As revenge for his friend. I mean, he technically might be able to. Nope. Magic boy. Come on.
Fucking hit for once!
Alari.
Alari keeps distracting him and yelling at him, not encouraging.
What kind of spellcaster are you? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. Good. Thought it had gone then.
It's your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm going to... Because I have no more... Bork, 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 bork.
I
No.
swear to God,
I'm
there's
going
no sound
to.
now.
I'm going to Firebolt and Twin Spell.
There's a hit. Yep. Yep. You ignite this thing. It just drops the half-husk body of the infantryman. So it just reels back from the flames and just dissolves into the ground.
What is happening to that poor dog?
I don't know.
It's the death cries of the Shadow Beast.
Inferno has turned into a doggo.
just the doggo there going, ah!
So, the creature is dead.
Yay.
Potoo, are you doing anything?
I imagine Potoo's probably taken a seat on one of these logs right here.
Okay. Phoenyrie is also just going to sit on this crate and be like, ugh. Mariah, do you have anything to try and heal yourself? Let me just go through your inventory.
No.
No, you do not. You
No.
don't have any heal. Oh, no, wait, you do. Second wind. You can use second wind to regain 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Oh.
So roll a d10.
Yeah.
So you gain 7 HP back. And are you moving anywhere?
I'm moving. Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay. The spearman, aka your friend, just takes a deep sigh as he just approaches you both. As he just looks between you both. Get your ass back here. It's not your turn yet.
We're still on turns?
Yes. Because as he approaches, he's just like, takes a deep sigh as he looks between you both. And then,
Try it, boy, I dare you.
that one. He looks like he's about to swing at you. And then he just sticks the spear in the ground and just smirks as he looks between you both. So, Why did you two come down here then?
I don't really see how that's any of your business. I'd also like to know what you're doing here.
You do realize I could just bounce your words right back at you for that.
Yes, but I'm not as dumb as you.
I don't think intelligence comes into it.
Oh, I think it does.
Quite frankly put, if why you're down here is none of our business, why we're down here is none of yours.
Frankly put. As he kind of like walks past us, is like, you're the one who was idiot enough to leave a trail of little breadcrumbs leading right to you and yours.
He kind of chuckles at this point. Just like, oh, is that right then?
Yes,
So that's
it
how
is.
so that's how it is.
I don't really care to fight you or interfere with whatever you're doing. I just need one of your symbols. And then I'll get out of your hair.
What symbol would that be? He says as he just turns on his heels.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Or would you like me to say the name of the clandestine order?
Depends. Do you want to sign your death warrant with it?
Look, we'll take a symbol of your dead friend over there. And we'll go. Be out of your hair. I wanted not to fight with you.
Oh,
That's fine with me. But it's still signing your death warrant either way just by acknowledging us.
Well,
Not
this
by
is
our,
merely a
maybe
job.
not by our hands, but by one of the higher ups. Their eyes are everywhere, you know.
Well, a job's a job to get to Piltover. They want one of your symbols, so whatever comes at us, we'll deal with, as we have before. You, however, should try and be more careful if you're really trying to be secretive. Some foot soldier found you, made a note of where you were hiding, what you were doing.
And look, he's dead now. Besides,
Yes.
who do you think they're going to believe? Some random lonely foot soldier?
I don't really care. It's that you're a lousy sneak that I care about. If you're going to be doing something shifty, do it well.
Alari, though.
Yes.
Think about this. When you entered here, who else was dead? That's mandatory been a thorn in our Lord's side for some time now. With
Did
the
you
right
at least...
breadcrumbs, he came in. He's gone.
Did you at least, like, keep the little friend he had alive? Like, you know, his little pet? That thing didn't deserve to die.
You say as if a Poro could do any damage or whatsoever. They can't even talk.
It was cute.
Roll me a nature there, Alari.
No, I don't know much about nature.
Yeah,
Either way,
that makes sense of why you'd be concerned about it.
we're going to collect the symbol and leave. I don't want to deal with you any more than I have to. Come on.
Yes, but she doesn't know the history of, But she don't know the history of the Freljord because she forgot that whole part, so she don't know about the warrior troop of Poros that helped Ash. Well, not helped Ash, it was helped Avarosa.
Come on, you guys, let's go. Quickly now.
Meh.
We don't have much time to waste.
Yes, you must be getting on to Piltover, was it?
Did I say Piltover? I meant Targon. We've got to go find something for Phoenyrie over there.
Hello. I got back not too long ago from taking care of my dogs downstairs.
Yeah, we heard them.
Wait, you did? Oh, sorry.
One sounded like it was absolutely having a horrible time.
They're okay. They were just really excited for some reason. That or they're really sad.
Also, do you like you were having a very, very bad time with your Eldritch Blasts?
Yeah.
I rolled one on that and critted.
Nice.
But anyway. Come back. Yes, we need to go to Targon to get something for Phoenyrie.
Yes, indeed.
They just smirk at you. It's like Piltover, Targon. Hell, he could be going all the way over to a cafe, or it won't matter.
I don't think it really does, anyway. You two, hurry along. Looks up to him, Mariah.
Potoo,
Shrugging
roll me a perception.
Okay. It's D20.
Oh, they're going after my brother now.
Plus 3. That is
That is a what, sorry?
4.
A 4. Yeah, you still
I
don't,
noticed nothing.
yeah, you still don't notice the change in plumage.
Mariah.
He's not a very vain character. He wouldn't be looking at himself.
I'm just imagining just like Mariah's just like still sat there just trying to patch a little wounds of it. It's like, Mariah, let's go. Eh.
Give me a second. Just fixing this one up.
Oh, for Phoenyrie, go get her. Pick her up
Oh.
or something. She's little. You can do
oh.
that, right?
Yes.
As you approach
So-
Phoenyrie,
Awesome.
these two come to her side.
Try anything. I dare you.
It's not so much we're going to try something. If we were going to do so, we would have blocked off the way so you couldn't get back out. It's just that we've noticed something about your little friend here.
What have you noticed you're going to keep your mouth shut about? Or I'll personally spurn them closed.
Humans
Just a
weren't-
thing, Alari looks very serious about that.
They just smirk as they look at you. It's like, you do realise the Black Rose has been looking for a live Yordle to test things out with for some time. They haven't had
You
one
said
in
Black Lotus again.
sorry, Black Rose. They haven't had one of their kind in their ranks since what was his name? Vigar, I believe, something like that.
Yes,
roll me a
and
history
you're...
there, Mariah.
Yeah.
Roll what now?
Mariah's rolling a history
Ah.
because a certain name has been a certain Yordle's name has been mentioned.
I'm sorry.
You don't recall too much about the history of Vigar. You just know that nowadays he tends to go by the Tiny Master of Evil. You know that he was a Yordle that has just been broken, and mainly because he cannot get back to the Glade. Not the Glade, he can't get back to Bandle City.
And you will not touch her. Understand?
They just raise their hands. They back away as they just chuckle. Well, we're not going to touch her.
I'll just immediately pull her behind me.
Behind me, child.
Pretty much, just kind of like,
Behind
I'll
me,
pull her
child.
so I'm between her and these guys.
Behind me, child. Plot twist. Mariah's the oldest out of you all.
Doesn't really matter, does it? She acts more like a child than anyone.
Yeah, it also
Again, I'm just pulling her behind me, so she's no longer near them.
Meanies.
Oh, we're not going to do anything. Just take the symbol and go. And do say hi to your friend first, would you? Where is he, anyway?
Friend.
The small lizard.
Oh, Galder! He had some business to attend to.
He seemed the more reasonable one out of you all.
Trust me. When it comes to touching my people, I'm anything but reasonable. And if I ever catch either of you sniffing at her in any way, I will burn you alive.
You should really
Understand?
I smell like roses because I wear them.
Looks at Mariah like,
Yeah, just imagine after Mariah says that, everyone just turns around to Mariah. It's like, read the room.
No. No.
so like
Not now.
Flowers are nice.
either way, I've warned you.
And consider your warning taken aboard.
You three go first. Go.
I'll pick up Mariah. Take her
Just
with me.
pick her up and start carrying her out
I
like.
still need to fix all my wounds up.
That's okay. I will fix them when we get out.
Oh, that is very nice of you.
Alari will be keeping like a proper eye on them, making sure the others have moved
Healy at
off
hit
first.
points.
You can't tell the reaction because they still got the helmet on, the mage. But you're now, I think it's safe to say, ex-friend just smiles as you exit. He doesn't even seem that plussed. He's just like,
I need to roll something.
salute again.
I need to roll something. You guys go on ahead. Alari's gonna stay behind a second. Yeah, okay. As I've made sure they've gone round the corner first, essentially. I've made sure they've kind of gone round the bend of the cave first.
I'm sorry, I was just laughing at that with just Mariah, and it's like when a Gmod model clips and just freaks out and bounces all over map.
And I'm
Mama,
going to
no.
tip out a bunch of oil
Mhm.
on the floor. Essentially making a line like that, blocking the exit. I just use Ignite to set it all on fire.
Okay.
So now there's a big, essentially burning wall of flame between us and them.
Okay.
Also meaning they can't get out for now.
Yep. So,
They'll just have the blue eyes staring at them through the flame as she leaves and picks up the symbol on her way.
yep. So,
Yep.
first of all, make me an investigation to see if you can find the symbol. just a damn. You're actually struggling to find the symbol.
Not one.
That one. You're carrying on ahead. Phoenyrie.
Potoo! You're good at finding things you're not meant to.
Why are you rolling mandolin?
Because I can.
Potoo, get back here.
Potoo is also struggling to find it.
Mariah, you look.
Just take the whole corpse and let the
Look,
people over there deal with it.
Look for the symbol.
I don't like sand.
It's investigation, right? We're doing.
Yeah.
There's this whole bag of sand in my inventory, and I don't.
I see my wounds.
Mariah,
Ah, fuck.
Mariah walks over to the corpse, rips the skull off.
I'm Mariah.
I
Phoenyrie.
don't see anywhere.
There you go. Heal yourself.
Phoenyrie.
The
Yes?
funniest part is you're healing them up. I think
Punch
they're
me in the head.
I think they're in near full HP.
Who?
Before you get
Heal
punched,
who?
you're doing cure wounds.
No,
Who are you
no,
doing?
no,
Oh.
no, punch you. I'm talking to
Me.
Delris.
Alari.
Alari,
Oh,
before you get
Punch me in the head.
before you get punched in the head, Alari, you look towards the flames.
is that it?
I mean, she's not dodging it.
I look
Okay.
towards the flames and what?
Take 1
The
damage.
2 figures are gone.
So, head trauma! Twins!
The funniest part is, one of you could have just said, "I'm going to take 20."
Oh, now
It's much more fun
Delris
to
is
do
here.
this.
Huh? What? What happened? Ow! That smarts a little.
Yeah, Darwish, you look up, Phoenyree's just hovering over you, just like fist still clenched.
You wanted
Did
me to punch
Alari
you?
do something? Oh, okay. What are we looking? Why did I get summoned?
I don't know. She was yelling at us to come back and do something for her, but then she just told me to punch her, despite the fact that I'm a healer. If she wanted someone to punch her, I would have recommended Mariah or Potoo do it, but
Fine. I guess I'll take 10 or 20. I'll take 20.
So, as you take 20, the flames die down from both the bonfire and the wall of flame. And you eventually do root it out from between all the bones and all the rot. Still got some parts of what you assume was your guide still attached to it, but... Wait. Not the
No.
guide, sorry, not the guide, sorry, that was my bad. Some
I see
rotted
now.
remains of what seems to be the infantryman.
Yeah. Okay. I found it, I think. Let's get out of this cave.
And as I said, when Alari looked back, the figures had gone.
Yeah. The
So,
Alari is no longer here.
as you all head back out of the camp, I'm going to need you all to roll me a survival.
Survival.
that is a... I'm gonna recheck. Survival, 11.
17.
Okay. And for Potoo and for... Oh, never mind, Mariah. You're all
Essentially a
there.
nat.
Oh, go on.
Essentially a nat 20 because
Yep.
of the fun.
So you're all there, looking around. You're all trying to remember the way back. And before you can even start to say it this way, Mariah's already started walking on ahead. And you're all pretty much like, you're just looking with your rolls and like, yeah, no, that does seem to be the correct way that she's going. Follow the small one.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, as you was exiting as well, you would have noticed something.
Hmm?
The body of the Minotaur was gone.
Oh. They took his body.
And as you reach the camp after a couple of hours, because you do have to go through the camp again to get back out, you find a group of the soldiers huddled around.
Yeah.
Are you just going past, or?
I'll go see what they're huddled around.
Okay. Anyone else going to check, or already just passing by?
Potoo check.
So, as you both go to check, they are surrounding the mandatory's body.
Oh no. What happened here?
Huh.
Oh yeah, that's right, Delris wouldn't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, Delris doesn't know. She's just like, oh, what happened?
They're just looking at this drained body before they look back towards you four. I don't know, we're assuming the same thing that happened to our doctor.
Your doctor?
He was
What happened
found
to the doc?
killed and stuffed into a chest.
Oh no. I'm so sorry for your losses.
Phoenyrie
no
is.
idea what's going on.
I would say they're going to incite you, but you're pretty much not telling a lie there.
No, she's not, because she's the good one.
Exactly. So it's just like we do have our suspicions of who did this.
Oh?
He'll just sigh, give a nod. And soldiers come behind all four of you.
Huh? What's going on?
We're suspecting you
why?
of being in league with whoever did this.
What? That's
The
ridiculous.
small lizard, we suspect.
He's not even here. Wait, where did Galder go?
The character, where did Galder go?
Galder left last time.
Well, I wasn't there last time because I was
Oh.
trying to fix my sleep schedule.
No, we didn't do that session last week.
Oh,
You
then
were
I
there
have
the
the
week
memory of a
before.
goldfish.
Yeah. He basically, because Santa can't do the Tuesday sessions anymore because of college and such. College and work. So he had to drop out. So
Fair enough.
we had
Also-
Galder walk off.
We fought alongside you. That's gotta count for something, right? We
Right.
didn't do this.
Well, if you can think of someone else that did this, we're all ears.
Delris will not know about the monster, by the way. Just, she woke up after it was dead.
That is true.
Hmm.
So if anyone else wants to chime in for a bit.
It's down to one of you or the three.
Yeah, because I can't say anything!
A heck of a time for you
I'm
to
sorry, I
be.
was looking at the clouds. What are we doing?
They're trying to arrest us for killing the Minotaur.
And the
What,
doctor.
what Minotaur? Oh, the one. I don't remember.
I can assure you we've had nothing to do with either one of these deaths.
No, I wouldn't kill. I don't find it that nice.
Besides, why would I kill a doctor?
He looks to you, Potoo. And then
Very
approaches you.
convincing for Two-Face.
And then approaches you. And looks to the sword. This thing has... Our boss, our leader here, has had the life energy and the soul drained out of them. And yet you, with a weapon from the Isles, tell us you don't know anything?
That was... It was decursed. It shouldn't have done anything like that, Tim.
Honestly speaking, we did encounter a shadow beast in the,
A shadow
wood?
beast?
Yes.
Roll me persuasion,
Persuasion.
because this is technically you telling the truth.
That is a d20 plus 3. 16.
He'll just look to you. So what you're saying is Zed's men are still out there.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if there wouldn't be.
I mean, it isn't like you killed all of them.
He just looks
He
to
said when we raided them last.
he looks to the corpse. Thinks about the doctor's body. That would explain the assassin-like marks on them. Very well. Whereabouts did you see this beast?
We're just going
in
to
a cave.
We're just going to describe the directions back to the cave.
He nods, looks to the rest of them. You lot, stay here. You 10, with me. We're going to investigate. They will all march off towards the cave. The other ones, they'll look at you and be like, you're free to go then.
Oh, good. I
But if
believe
we
we meant to
find-
get back to the docks soon.
But if we find out you've been lying, there will be an order out for your heads.
We weren't lying.
I don't think this one can lie, actually.
Hey,
Yes.
I mean, I don't, but
I just imagine you just say that, just camera pans over to Delris. Why would I lie? Lying's mean.
I'm
Me with my-
Delris. Delris is the good character. She doesn't particularly lie. Also, because she's really not good at it. She has
Yeah.
no poker face whatsoever. Like,
So, you all exit the camp. It takes you a few more hours to get back down towards the docks. Waiting for you there is still the ship.
Well,
it's
I'd
still
hope it
here.
will. Yes.
And as you approach, the captain walks over. So, did you get the goods?
Yeah, but we're told this thing is basically a death sentence.
Well, I'm assuming you dealt with the people that was behind it.
Well, well, it's not just them, so. What did you say about my sister?
I was gonna say, is this where I point out that Delris wouldn't know that?
Oh, technically, yeah, sorry. Disregard what I said.
Yeah, it's just that talk is like, so assuming you dealt with the people that was behind this.
Hmm.
Oh, we dealt with something.
I can tell. He just kind of just shakes it off, just tries to get the remains off it. Still, it'll do, I guess. We did agree. A deal is a deal. Get on board.
Where's Nico?
She's on board.
Delris goes on board.
Where's Nico? She's on board. You run a free turn around. Delris is just a smoke cloud. Correction, a rainbow-colored smoke cloud. And you all get on board. Delris, roll me a perception. Let's see if you can find her.
I mean, perception's what I'm meant to be good at as a freaking monk, so I hope so.
Yeah, it's not hard to spot. She's not morphed into another form. She is wearing a sailor's uniform now, though.
Delris will just kind of go up and hug her.
Nico hugs back, like, Nico trying to blend in without using energy, so Nico borrowed uniform.
It looks good.
Nico not too fond of stripes, but okay.
Alright. Just awkwardness. It's like, we're back, and we got the thing.
So that means we set off now.
We'll be setting off to Piltover, yeah. Do you still want to come?
Of course. Why not? So, this is the last opportunity you all are going to have to buy something while you're currently in Ionia. Is there anything you want to do before you set off?
Delris should be spending time with Nico, more likely than not.
Potoo?
Any shops in particular that might catch my eye?
As I said, there's like quite a few vendors down at the docks. Some selling magical items and magical potions. Some selling weapons and wares. Some just like food stalls.
I think I'm good in
Just-
the weapons department, so let's go take a look at the magic items and potions shop.
Okay.
Sorry, I misclicked some.
As you approach, there's like a old granny behind her desk. She's like, "Oh, how can I help you?"
Just browsing.
Okay.
You have anything interesting?
Oh, let me see. This is where I'm gonna have to open up a new window and
Casually pull up a D
Phoenyrie
roller.
Magic Item Creator. Because, you know, I keep forgetting about. I forget that these are a thing, you know, the magic item shop generators.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's good to know.
Let's see. That's not a thing. That's just actual to generator shop. I want the item creator.
You're looking on that one, aren't you? That I used to give you the candlestick.
I don't know which that one was.
If anything pops up that might be able to increase my AC without hindering my dexterity, that would be nice.
Try to find what that thing was that you did this with.
Mm.
Because I was hoping there'd just be a thing where you could just click it and it'd do it.
I mean, the one I was on generated magic items.
Okay. Generate items. Okay.
Good K or bad K?
I'm just reading about it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So,
Hmm?
she just like looks to you and is like, well, we have this lance here. This lance, it was forged by the merfolk. It's got an affinity to water damage. It can transform into a different kind of weapon with a different function, you know. So it doesn't always have to be a lance. It could be a sword. It could be a whip. It could be a. Could even be disguised as a cane. A slight downside, it can be quite noisy.
Noisy.
Yeah, a little bit noisy. It's said to roar with the ocean's waves.
Potoo just kind of gestures at the multitude of weapons he already has.
Oh, right. Let me see. What else is there? Okay. No, I'm not giving you that one when I was just doing it. It was just like,
Go
oh yeah,
ahead.
no, it has got origin. Major property, wish granted. It could grant its users wishes. Minor property, edible. It could be eaten.
Just there, like, it's like,
I love
can
that.
grant wishes.
I just imagine you say, it can be granted wishes. Mariah eats it.
Like,
Oh,
it's like Monster High, where you drink the genie.
It's just like, but, it could have given me back my body.
okay,
Monster
this one
Prom,
will
not
do.
Monster High. My
Oh shit!
Oh, well, we do have this one. It's a bit unusual, but she pulls out what seems to be a skeletal hand. And as she flips it over, so it's knuckles up, the knuckles all seem to have gems embedded in them. This is I believe this is what they call some kind of magic compass. Basically, you place this in some water, and it will spin around and point you towards the nearest temple. Oh, I know temples might not be a thing. Don't worry, don't worry. if you can get this attuned properly, I haven't worked out how to do it yet, but apparently there's some secret property that can be unlocked, but I've heard whispers this could be used to also find you towns or dungeons, riches. Basically can point you towards what you want. Would that be any use to you?
Partially the pirate and Potoo's just like, but at the same time, how much would that be?
That would be a rare item, so rare item cost.
2,500 plus.
Yeah, around 3,000.
Yeah, I've only got 175 gold, so
Oh,
keep that in mind.
yes,
You're looking at a common magical item for that much.
yeah. Oh,
I mean,
hang on.
Potoo's just browsing, so it doesn't
If
have to
that's the
be
case-
anything too.
Yeah. If that's the case, give me a second to load up the thing, because I think some of those were common items. I just need to find it. I believe it was this one. Because, you know, I could quite literally just be looking at the actual things. Please tell me this is a Draven sheet.
Sorry, I can't stop yawning.
It's Draven sheet. I don't want Draven sheets. Yes, you look at the sheet, you look at the table, all of a sudden Draven's head pops up.
It's like, hey, wait, you're not the right
Draven's
one.
always watching.
It just pops up. Oh, you're not Alari. Sinks back down into all the treasures.
Find an item that summons Draven.
Oh god.
Oh,
Just give it to Alari and be like, here, you can just summon him whenever you want.
okay, these are uncommon ones, but I will allow it.
The best thing is, it's just a little Draven action figure.
Well,
Bobblehead.
do you find yourself the target of spells a lot?
Targeted by spells recently.
Well, we do have this one. It's called the Banshee's Veil.
Oh, fuck you. That's not a common item.
No, it's uncommon. There was no common items in those ones, but I'm allowing one uncommon item to be found among all these. While I look up common items.
What's it do?
It allows you to cast a spell known as Counterspell once per day. Is this the point where I realise I'm doing a jack and I've made people want to buy stuff but they don't have the money?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll just look at you be like, this one is worth 500 gold pieces. Is that out of your price range?
Ugh.
I said 175.
Oh, right, yes, sorry. The mind. It tends to wander.
You're getting
Well,
along. It's understandable.
you're after not weapons or anything like that, just trinkets and such, yes?
Either trinkets or something to increase my armor class
Hmm.
without affecting my dex that much.
Well then, let's
You have
see.
multiple? I'm sorry, it sounded like you said dicks, not debt.
I mean, who knows? They may be party kidna. Well, let's see here. Never mind, I'm not going. I went on D&D Beyond to try and find some stuff. I saw one there. It's like Band of Loyalty. Let's see what that does. If you're reduced to 0 hit points while attuned to a band of loyalty, you instantly die. Why would
That's
someone?
loyal, isn't
Why
it?
would someone want that?
Yeah.
Unless you have a benefit that comes from dying, don't die.
Hang on a sec.
Trick an
50
enemy into
armor
getting it.
that doesn't reduce
You're looking at Mithril.
dex.
Mithril.
Mithril.
Mithril armor.
Uh,
That's like rare.
yeah, that is rare, unfortunately. I am trying to find stuff that would count for this. Unfortunately, since I went on D&D Beyond for this, a lot of them are going, would you like to buy the book to find out what this does?
No, don't buy the book.
Why are
Anything
you
but
looking
that.
on D&D Beyond?
That was the first thing that loaded up.
It's crap.
Okay, here we go.
On D&D Beyond
Armor,
stuff.
potion, scrolls, staffs.
What? I say D&D
Weapon,
Beyond's crap.
wondrous items, here we go.
I
Well,
don't like it.
let's see.
I don't like it badgering me to buy books that I already have.
You are more of the dex type, so... 5th E, rogue, common, magic items. This would have been easier all this time. Best magic items for rogues. Here we go. Well, we do have... It would help if it told me with what rarity these were. I apologize. Apparently that's not one. Boots of Elven kind?
Uncommon.
Yeah. Because I found this site where it's like, oh yeah, no, maybe these kind of things are like, that's nice, but not. It doesn't say if they're common or uncommon. Come on, find me something good. Yoy, 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 yoy. Okay. What's that one do? I hate the site. It doesn't know what to do.
Hey, Zach.
That
How
was
are
just perfect
you?
timing. This site, it doesn't know what to do.
Oh, I've been listening in for the last
Oh
half an
no.
hour.
I know,
He's
I
been
heard.
here, but
I
like
said, hey,
first
hey,
time we
Zach, at
spoke.
start.
I heard you. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Ooh.
Okay. You're more into sneaking around and trying to sneak places, yes?
Yes.
How about this then? And she holds up a key. This is what is known as a mystery key.
Eat it.
No, this one doesn't. This one doesn't have the special bonus thing of being edible. It's not the wish granting thing.
Past. Eat it.
Eat it regardless.
It is said that this is kind of like a skeleton key, but you know it's not as rare as one of those, so it doesn't work all the time. But it does have a good percentage of working on any lock it's used on. That'd be something up your alley.
Yes. How much is it?
Let me do this so I don't ask you for how much you've got for a third time.
It's
It
just
is
all right.
it is 130 gold. How would 130 gold sound? Sorry, you cut out there.
It sounds good.
So we have
Your
a deal.
hearing's not as good as it used to.
No, it isn't. So we have a deal.
Yes.
She hands it over. You hand over the gold, and you shake hands. A pleasure doing business with you. Feel free to come back when you have more money, and who knows, maybe able to make a deal on that Banshee's Veil or whatever else I have.
Sounds great. Have a great rest of your day.
Hey, you too. Uh, always, you're always nice to see such a friendly blackbird person. At this point, Potoo, you look down and realize your feather colours has changed. You
This is
finally notice
probably
it.
this is going to get the biggest shock reaction.
Yeah, I'm assuming that anyone that's around, they just watch Potoo do the typical Potoo look. Wide eyes, giant gaping mouth, like ah. Phoenyrie, what would you be doing at this time?
I don't know, Al, my toe.
I gotta say, is there anything you want to do before setting off?
I don't know.
Mariah?
No.
Okay. In that case, you all managed to board the ship afterwards. Potoo comes back looking quite shocked and as if they've had like a little bit of a life crisis. Like they're still examining the feathers as they come on board. I'm assuming that Delris doesn't see that because she's too busy with her lizard girl.
Probably, yeah.
Mariah, make me
She's too like obsessed with Nico.
Mariah, make me a perception. You don't notice. I'll let Phoenyrie do the perception.
Okay. That's an 11 again.
You look over to Mariah and see her large bushy hair on top of her head. Like, do you know, like
Oh.
it's like quite thick hair and that lot. You see it just kind of start to rustle, and then a patch of white appears.
Mariah.
You hear that chuckle?
Yeah.
Mariah, there's hair, white hair.
Mariah has abducted the.
It just seems to like
Yes.
rustle around a bit more, and then you see
What?
two beady eyes peer up at you. One beady eye, one eye patch, and a large pink tongue lolls out.
1 second. What?
What's going on?
1 minute.
I didn't know if that shout of what was in character. No, it works both ways. I believe Inferno has stepped away from the PC. Indeed. So, Mariah, you've been informed that there's a white patch of fur and that you felt something rustle on your head.
What is it? Let me get this.
You reach up and you pick up and bring down in front of your face the Poro that was with the Minotaur.
Oh, hi there.
It just like looks around. It's like,
Hey, look what I got.
Phoenyrie still seems slightly taken aback. Never mind,
Okay, so
Phoenyrie seems slightly taken. She's back.
So never mind. It was my brother. I need to go for a second because he needs my help with something. All right.
Alright,
Sorry again.
it's okay. Potoo, you'll spot this as well then as you come on board. Mariah just runs up to you, just holding the Poro.
When did you have the time to abduct a Poro?
It was in my hair.
In your hair.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in your hair that we need to know about?
Maybe some food.
Alari's little wharf rat pops out from Mariah's hair.
I'm infested with stuff. Ah!
Jesus Christ.
Draven's head pops out.
No!
That's what Draven's been this entire time.
No.
Draven cannot be defeated by wild locks.
No, we just do a callback to the pun we were doing in the other chat earlier. The interdimensional granny pops out.
Yeah.
Fourth wall
Edna?
granny. Oh no.
Edna shows up.
Oh god, what if that was the 4-4 granny? Raka's just been playing Edna this entire time and we haven't realised. Either way, that's references people aren't going to get. So,
The game wasn't recorded.
as night begins to fall proper, all the lanterns start to come on around the town. The captain goes around all his men, taking a coin from each of them. Comes up to you for something to pay the tide.
Oh. Passes a gold coin.
Potoo does the same.
Mariah?
Yeah.
Yep, and I'm assuming Phoenyrie would as well. Nico drops as well. And he, oddly enough, goes to the little Poro, and the Poro puts one in his hand as well.
Just coughs one up like, eh!
No, he just like digs into his fluff, just pulls one out, slaps it in his hand. You don't want to know where Poros keep their money. It's the same place to keep the snacks, obviously. And he just walks over to the side of the boat. Just tosses it into the ocean. Right, the tide has been paid. Set sail, men. We set sail for Piltover in the morning. Well, we set sail for Piltover. We should arrive. Should take a couple of days. As I send you all over to the world map.
Yay.
You're not on the HMS Goddammit anymore. That has been sold. It is now the Wandering Traveller, which is the name of this boat.
Consume the wandering traveler.
And of course, you know what I'm going to have to do with this. But I'm going to have to reopen close tabs until I get the exact thing open again. So give me a second. Where was it? There it is. Because even though I said this boat is very protected, you never know what you may encounter on the high seas. So yes, it's time for me to do some rolls.
Nautilus just shows up just cause.
Not so it just shows up, it's like, why did someone toss fake coins into here? This is one of those chocolate coins.
This is when Poseidon comes to say hello.
Now that's the sinking ship compilations. We've already done that. Done that. Because for some reason they've laid this out a bit differently to the other one did. Because it's not on D&D Beyond anymore. I'm having to do it straight up through this homebrew thing. Someone put it up. Ah, there we go. Encounters on the sea. It's a D20. Day 1. Boop. A 12. Okay. So, as you're going along, you hear some calls from the side of the ship. As one of the crewmates just starts pointing offwards. So I should move you like here-ish now. As you see, what appears to be a couple of Merrow.
Can I go to see? Like,
Sounded like you said Meryl.
Yeah, a couple of Merrills. Let me just grab a picture of these guys because I know it will probably help Rebecca as well to know what these guys look like. Mirror. There we go. Because they do have a token on here, but the token's unfortunately top down, which
Yeah.
doesn't really help describing what they look like. Mirror. Who typed in Pokeball time? No, you're not catching a Marill. If you're going to catch anything, try and find a Steelall and Vulpixes. Or a Jigglypuff.
I've desperately been trying to find those.
These guys.
Oh. Not as cute as I thought they would be.
Nope, that's their official art from D&D. So, and yeah, you see a couple of them. And they are technically large.
Wow.
Is they just like
Hello!
they just like look up at you, gurgle to each other, and then you see them pull out what seems to be spears.
Do they speak Primordial?
They speak Abyssal and Aquan.
Yeah, that's Primordial
Yes.
in this. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't attack! In Primordial. Just like... So I can understand what they're saying as well, because I speak Primordial.
But to the rest of you, it just sounds like Delris is just speaking gurgles.
It's like...
It's just like, trespassers to our waters.
We'll be out of your waters soon, I promise! Please don't attack us, we're just passing through.
Trespassers must be deadlift, though.
We're not trespassers, we're travelers.
Persuasion.
I'm terrible at this. This is why I'm not the voice of the party unless I am.
I
Like,
mean, no one else could
oh,
speak
hurry.
Primordial. Yeah, you manage it though. You just look to it says like, keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Night, Mum. I will.
It's alright, I'm reading for a bit yet.
Okay.
Just bear in mind as it gets later.
Yeah.
So they're
Sorry
just,
about that.
It's okay. They're just like, keep on moving.
We are perfect.
You got a bit of mouthwash in there?
What?
You have a bit of mouthwash in your mouth?
No, I was speaking to them.
Gurgle.
The next day.
Oh, they speak Primordial.
As the boat moves on, as we move on to the next day, the ship kind of rocks slightly. As there's commotion coming from the other side of the ship now. Because, you know, this is the opposite of last time when we did sailing stuff and I rolled nothing. Stuff's happening this time. Who is going to check this time?
I'll go.
So, the other side.
Yeah, but it's the next day.
Yeah.
So it's time. So Darris, as you head over, make me a dex save.
What?
2 went as well, just to let you know.
As it rocks, you quickly jump back. Oh, you make me a dex save as well then.
Okay.
Luckily, it's the two dex high people that went to check. 18, what's that?
Yeah.
You're both fine, as two tentacles just whip up and almost grab you.
Whoa!
And as you look over, you see a familiar face. You see the giant octopus.
Oh, hello again!
As it just like looks up at you both. And it's going to see if it remembers you. 50 giant octopus. Let's see this thing's stats. Its stats are, for wisdom, it's just a flat d20.
Huh.
It kind of just squints as if it's trying to recall. It looks like it kind of recall. It looks to you almost like as if it recalls. And it's like, no, wait, the ones I remember had a different hair colour and different feather colour. Who are you two?
We helped you out of that bar in Bilgewater.
Technically, it was Alari, if I recall right.
Yeah, it was. But, you know,
Yeah.
she
Some
still
of us
knows
can
about it.
communicate.
We can communicate telepathically, that's the thing. But
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
one doesn't know what's going on at the time.
Yeah. So
But it's just kind of like, by this point, Delris would have learned about it.
Yeah. So it's just like looking up at you both. It's just like tries to climb on board again.
No. Stay
Mariah,
in the water.
Mariah, at this point you can feel the boat shake, and you head over to where the other two are.
Stay in the water there,
Yeah.
friend.
Oh, never mind. Rebecca went to a B. As well.
I'm sure he doesn't
Stay
want
in
to
the
get
water.
Roll me persuasions. Yeah. Let's see if you can coax it back in.
Please do better than me.
14.
What was that? Sorry.
Much?
14.
It will roll just to see. It looks at you both, and then just slowly sinks itself back into the water as if it just kind of squints at you like, okay, but only this once. Strange bird person.
2.
So we've got through 2 encounters by yelling at them.
And as it gets to nighttime, you look over the left-hand side of the boat as you see the lights of Bilgewater in the distance. And get fond memories of home for those that are there from there. You also see what seems to be a naval battle going on between 2 ships.
Should I roll to see if I notice who they are?
Yes.
What would that be?
That would be a history.
I'm not even going to bother.
+2. Nope, that's a 3.
Okay. You don't recognize any of these boats then. You technically can if you want to, Delris, because you would recognize this boat if you roll high enough.
Okay. So, intelligence or
History.
history? No.
No, you don't recognize it either. I will roll it for Mariah and Phoenyrie because it's just fair. I'm not gonna say no because they went B.
I'm here now.
Oh,
Anyway.
never mind. Mariah, roll me a history as you see this naval battle going on in the distance. Mariah gets it.
Mariah, perfect history.
You're both there. You two are not sure. Mariah just kind of hops up. Her legs just like, do you know when a small kid just hops up on a ledge and their feet are dangling off the ground?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that, so like rest their arms and the chin on the side of the boat. They just point at the boat. It's like, that's the Dreadway.
How fun.
That's his thingy magic's ship.
That's Gangplank ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
And from that, you would then look to the other ship. And even though it's not her ship exactly, it's still showing the colours of misfortune.
Oh.
And it looks like it's losing.
Nah.
Nico just kind of hops to the side. What is up? What is it? Oh, fight going on over there. Maybe we stay away?
Yeah. It's someone we know. She helped us before.
She kind of just squints. Oh, Fortune, I think.
Misfortune, yes.
That's not her ship. Nico's seen
It's
her
her
ship come in
colours,
several
though.
times.
What?
Nico's seen her ship come into Ionia once or twice.
Oh.
Okay.
Why? What do you think Nico meant?
Nothing.
Slight squint.
You can have one or the other, not both.
And as the battle rages on over the night, it gives way in the early morning. And as you all wake up, you look over. The Dreadway is gone. The other boat seems to have floated closer. And you can tell now it's a wreck.
I guess lost the battle.
Should we see if anybody's floating and still alive?
You can indeed.
Yes. I would also like to see if I can see anyone floating and alive.
Would you like to as well,
So
Mariah?
that's the first
Mariah?
last.
Yep, perceptions.
I got a 24.
Nope. Mariah and Potoo. You can't see anyone in the waters, but you're pretty sure you're hearing noises from within.
Is the ship sinking or floating still, sort of?
It's just about floating, but you can tell it's only a matter of time before the sea claims it.
Just going to fly over
Okay.
and knock on.
It is close enough for the other two to hop over should they wish.
I'll hop over
Okay.
to see.
Mariah? Are you hopping over or staying on board?
I'll hop over.
Okay, so you three hop over. Potoo, you flew over, so you've got a better advantage at this. So you roll with advantage. Investigations.
Investigations with advantage.
Funnily enough, Delris isn't that good at investigation. Like, Alari's good at investigation. Because it's intelligence based.
Yes, it's almost as if I don't always ask you to roll for your strengths.
22.
No, but
Mariah, investigation. Also, I love the fact that because Inferno's AFK, just like bloody Phoenyrie's been left on the ship. Mariah. Okay, so.
Oh, if Phoenyrie was there and knew what was going on, I'm sure Phoenyre's letting people know what's happening.
Yeah. Delris, you can't find anything. Mariah, you're just like sat on the. Do you know, like when the ship starts to sink, you got the little points going upwards now?
Yeah.
As it's always there. You're sat on the edge of that, just looking towards Billsrod's going, I can see my home from here. Oh, no, wait, no. That's a seagull. Potoo, however, you find a hatch that goes inside.
I'm going to knock on the hatch because I'm not an idiot and they probably still have weapons.
You knock on the hatch. You still hear noises from within, but there doesn't seem to be a response.
Alright, we're gonna open the hatch.
You open the hatch.
Carefully, of course, because I don't want to get shot in the face.
Nothing attacked you. But it does seem to be a bit dark in there.
Alright, we're calling down in. If anybody's alive in there, come on. Unless you want to sink to death.
As you call out, you see a faint glow from within. But nothing calls back.
Is this a freaking zombie ship?
maybe they're unconscious?
You want to go down in there, Miss Fire Lady?
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. It's dark in there.
At this point, like, she'll jump down.
Yep.
I'm guessing the fire of her hair kind of lighting.
Indeed it does. It's also quite damp in here as well, so your fire's not doing too grand in here, but it's still keeping up. Perception.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
13.
You're not there.
Phoenyrie,
Oh, okay, never
you
mind.
see the wreckage of a ship right in front of you. You see your friends on it.
Okay, I'll go and get on it.
Okay. Just to catch you up, this is last night while they were trying to sleep, they saw a battle between the Dreadway, which is Gangplank ship, not ship, and what seemed to be
Yes.
Misfortune ships.
Gangplank's a simp.
And after beating in the morning, Gangplank ship's gone, but Misfortune ship seems to be sinking. Well, not her actual ship, but one that
Oh,
flies
bye.
her colours.
Atra had to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Rebecca. Oh, she's gone. So,
Yeah, she already left.
to be fair, she got on that one. She's sat on the bow of the ship still. You can't see much as you enter, mainly because the water seems to be dimming your flames. Which means, unfortunately, what is that noise?
It's
That's a
someone
dog.
breathe. No, it's Inferno breathing into her fucking
Sorry.
microphone.
It's a dog.
No, it's you breathing into
I
your
know,
microphone.
That was some sarcasm.
Either way.
23. Does that hit you?
It's a hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are taking 4 damage as you feel something bite your foot.
Yeah! What the fuck?
You can make me another perception now. Yep. You managed to just turn your vision over to what bit you. You see a Warfrat scuttle away.
You little shit!
And then you see several more of them.
Oh.
And then you see what's giving off the glow. You see what seems to be a powder monkey out cold.
I'll go off and pick up the powder monkey.
Okay.
Save the powder monkey.
As you do so, a couple more are going to come up to try and bite you.
It's fine.
That is 2 hits, I'm guessing, or 1.
Yeah, 2 hits if you're doing meet and beat.
Indeed I am. And hang on. I believe they get something because you are bleeding. They have advantage on melee strikes. So I should really roll those 2 misses again.
How? I'm not. Bleeding is a condition.
Blood Frenzy. The Warfrat has advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all its hit points.
Ah. Okay.
So you're taking 7 damage from those first 2, and those ones that got advantage both miss still. As they just start biting at you as you try and pick up this powder monkey.
No, I do pick up the powder monkey.
I mean, you do, but let me just check something just to make sure. Okay. I just needed to make sure that these things, aren't going to blow up because they're powder. But luckily, it doesn't seem to be a thing.
She'll then jump up to kind of grab and get out.
Yep.
Grab the hatch and get out.
Yep. Potoo, as you reach down to try, are you reaching down to help? Sorry, did you say that? Yep. As you do so, you start to see the Warfrats trying to jump up at her.
Just rats!
And you wanted one as a pet.
I have one as a pet! He's a good boy!
The first one didn't crit, but it did hit. As one of them leaps up to just get a quick one last bite. 6 damage.
How much?
6 damage, but because
Yep.
because it critted with that damage, I'm gonna say as soon as it bites, it latches on,
You little.
and then it runs up you.
Uh,
Potoo.
Can I try to grab it?
I'm gonna say yes before it has the chance to bite. Make me
Okay.
it's gonna be a grapple, basically.
So that's a dex?
You've got to roll athletics, it's got to roll athletics or acrobatics.
So 20 plus 3. 12.
Yep, you manage to grab it just before it manages to bite you. It's like,
Throw it back down as I get up. Let's get off this ship. There's no one down there but this little guy.
Oh, it's a
well, you say that and you look back
monkey.
down, there's like a whole horde of them now underneath you.
Well, no, I said there's no one down there but this little
Oh,
guy, as
yeah,
in
yeah.
there's no people.
Like, you
So,
you see a few corpses in there, but this was the only thing definitely alive still.
Yeah.
just the wharf right off the boat.
Yep, dwarf rat gets yeeted off the boat. And then you just see its little fin just pop up from the water and just swim off to walk back towards Bilgewater.
Let's get back on the boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I hold the powder monkey?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Be very careful with him.
So,
I don't know why you think I wouldn't be careful with a living creature.
Because
I
he
may
could
not be a
explode.
so
Because he's a powder monkey and he could explode.
Well, yes,
I'm
I'm not
gonna-
going to go shaking a powder monkey.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
luckily Potoo is flying, so Potoo's fine for this. But you know what I'm bringing back? It's our good old friend, the sinking ship complications.
Yay.
Did you hop over or not, Phoenyrie?
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
Okay.
watch them.
In that case, you can attempt to help them as they try and get back over.
Okay.
So I'm going to need a athletics or an acrobatics off you.
Me?
Not you. Off Delris. You can now attempt an athletics to try and help pull them up. Because they're going to need it.
Just kind of like jumps like...
Mariah's going to try and do the same.
From where her ankles were bit to shit by.
Yep. Mariah makes it back onto the ship. So, Phoenyrie, you can attempt a athletics to try and pull
Oh
her
no,
back
not
up.
athletics.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Yeah. Doris, it looks like you're about to miss. You're about to go back onto the boat. And it just feels so just grab you by the wrist and just pull you back up. It's Phoenyrie just
Feel
now.
alright.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag her back onto our boat.
And as you're dragged back on board, the ship finally gives way and sinks. And you see all the little fins head back towards Bilgewater.
Imagine
Like-
the horror if they'd tried to get onto the Wandering Traveler.
I mean, roll me a perception there, Potoo, since you're still flying.
Does Delris look injured?
Yeah,
Yeah.
her ankles look bitten to shit.
Okay.
Yeah, her legs and ankles look bitten to shit.
Here, have my other cure wounds.
I
That's a shit
mean-
roll.
You would have rested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
it's
random.
been a
I have
couple of
one of
days.
them.
Potoo.
Eh.
You see 4 of them trying to get on the boat.
Can I try and scare them away?
Roll me an intimidation.
11.
Okay, let's see how badly these guys do for this. Also, isn't it a good job it's just wharf rats and not an abyssal eye jumping out at the same time?
Just watch an abyssal eye just come and eat all the wharf rats.
One of them sees this, drops off the boat, swims back towards Bilgewater instead. That one, yep, also does the same. Wait, hang on, what did you roll for your intimidation, sorry?
An 11?
Okay, never mind, I
I'm
was
like-
looking at that 20. I was looking at that 20.
I'm like,
That one stays on and just hisses at you. That's just that one. The other one goes and swims off. So 2 of them are still on as they try and get towards a window.
The rapier.
Okay, you'll only be able to attack one of them, so one of them is getting on board. Actually, no, wait. You would be able to do the offhand thing as well, but you'd have to... Wait. No, hang on. I'm just recalling something that we did ages back with this kind of situation. If I recall right, we said that you can't use your rapier while flying. Because you don't have the
But
wings
I've
on your
already
back, so you
landed
like
on the
use it.
ship.
Oh, right. In that case, you wouldn't be able to reach them anyway, because they're like halfway down on the boat to try to get in the little portals.
Oh well, I'll kill them later, I suppose.
Yep, so 2 wharf rats have gotten on board. And that was today's event, so you may as well
It's kind of
heal
sad.
yourself up and get your spell slots back.
Yeah. Just kind of
Yeah.
there, like.
And
Just
it's
kind of like goes back over, like, to where she was originally before jumping off onto a different ship. It's just like, that was eventful.
straight back to her side.
Pretty much.
So,
She was just happy having a powder monkey at the moment.
you are 2 days travel away at the moment.
You just sat there nursing it back to health.
You do see the land. You do see land on either side of you now as you start to come into the. Well, it's essentially this go-between. It's quite mountainous to the right. On the left, you just see large rolling fields.
Delris will start getting a little nervous. Because she has sailed this route before when escaping.
Yep. No encounter. One last roll. No encounter. So the next couple of days are easy sailing. By this point, the powder monkey has woken up. And it seems to have like a bit of a limp now. Like it's still trying to recover from its mass injuries. Seems a bit shy of you all at first. But after a couple of days, it starts to warm up a bit towards you, Potoo.
Yay.
It seems very cautious of Delris.
Aw.
Mainly
The other
'cause-
fire.
yeah, mainly probably, due to the whole gunpowder and fire situation.
Yeah. I understand. It doesn't make it any less sad considering I'm the one who pulled it out of the wreck.
And in the last night, you all look forward and you see the glowing lights. The golden glowing lights above of Piltover, the city of invention and science. And down below, the ominous green glows of Zorn.
It has been
That-
ages since I've seen
That bell was ominously and perfectly timed.
Did that bell actually come through over the microphone?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's on about on the telly at the moment, but that was just perfect. The bells of doom have tolled.
But yeah.
Now I have to. And now I have to unfortunately do a roll.
Delris is very nervous.
Yep. Because even though you are heading towards Piltover, you do still have to pass quite a deal of foot zone before you do so. And give me a second, because I'm having to do, that thing where I find the stats for people. That's not the correct one. Curse you all. Legends. Project updates, champion conversions. I'm having to find this out in champion to see if they're statted. And it's not singed.
Yeah, the closer you get, the more visibly nervous Delris looks.
Yes, he is. He is statted. Excellent. Let me open this up and find out what his perception is. And sorry if this is taking a while, it's just that on the home brewery seems to take a while to load up stuff. No, that's Ing Zhao, I don't want him. There he is. Perception is a +9.
Well, that's scary. How concerned should you be? Very concerned, I
Very
assume.
concerned. Delris, you feel eyes upon you, but you're unsure where.
Can I not do a counter perception?
You can.
No, probably
But
not.
that one.
I'm going to give him advantage on that.
Still 11.
Yep. You don't fully see the figure, but you do see glowing green. You also you see glowing green from what seems to be tubes, slight little dots. What seems to be a large tube. And then you see glistening of what seems to be a large claw and piercing red eyes from the darkness. Potoo, remind me how well travelled you are.
Not very. She was in Zon and then she went to Bilgewater.
I said Potoo.
Oh.
Considering the fact that 2 is from both Bilgewater and Piltover, just roughly that area there, he would know quite a bit.
Romeo. Oh, you pointed this out, by the way, Delris, then.
It's a guy.
Potoo, history.
History. 2. 20 plus 2. That's 13.
13. You recall something in the back of your mind. A legend of Zorn, if you will, or at least some kind of horrific tale of an escaped creation.
Huh? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh, sorry. Basically, Potoo recalls something about an escaped creation that became something of like the boogeyman of Zorn.
Yeah.
That's...
And as a swinging lantern illuminates its better into view, mainly because I am uploading the picture now, you see this staring back at you.
What? What's there?
Yay! Everybody's
Oh,
favorite
hey! Him!
What's there? Like.
Well, that's not good, is it?
And he vanishes into the shadows, seemingly doing what can only be described as a mixture of a growl and laughter.
Looks absolutely fucking terrified.
Mariah points at something as you head underneath it. If you're scared of that, you may want to avert your eyes from that.
What? Looks up.
You see a sign written in what you can only describe as blood. Welcome home, twins.
Nope! Delris is going below deck.
And that is where we're going to end it for this week.
Oh.
Just like, nope. Goes below deck.
Welcome to Piltover and Zorn.
Well, at least I had enough balls to welcome you back. They probably won't even recognize me.
I mean, of course not. You had a dye job between now and then.
I mean, who could not recognize this wonderful
I'm
face?
from here. Kind of, I think. I don't know.
I mean, technically, so's Potoo.
I thought Potoo was from Bilgewater.
Originally from Piltover, if I recall right.
Yes, he does travel between both Piltover and Bilgewater.
Indeed. So did you enjoy today's session?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I took ages there with trying to work out the magical item thing, but I
It's
was not prepared.
fine.
But we will see you all next time for the Dark Tides of Runeterra. You don't know how much I wanted to say Bilgewater then. I had to fight it. I had to fight saying Bilgewater.
It's okay.
I
It's
could
okay,
say
like
Bilgewater. It's fine.
Yep. So, see you all next time. Bye-bye.
bye.
Do we have any closing words from our resident game monk?
What?
That'll do. Bye.
Yep.